Hey, I'm super excited about this new channel. You guys are on the ground floor, so do me a favor, give me that like and subscribe, comment below. You guys can help create this channel by telling me the things that you desire to learn more about. Now, I am a certified teacher, certified in psychology for the state of Michigan. Also, I'm a trauma-informed coach, a lot of different certifications that deal with being a relationship expert. I have one-on-ones available, but we are going to talk about the beginning stages to get a high value relationship. So if you're female looking for a high value man, if you're male looking for a high value female, or you can even do it like masculine and feminine traits. But the way that we present ourselves has to do a lot with those masculine and feminine traits to have a successful relationship. And, you know, the masculine has this need to chase. Now, in society, we are starting to change things where men are starting to want the females to, and you guys can interchange it. It gets hard talking. I think you guys can get the concept, but where more females are chasing. And there are differences in the way that we're raising children now, but masculine traits are usually where they hunt, where they have this need to be providers, to go after certain things, to accomplish. I feel like they won in a sense. It gives them their masculinity where they feel that they're like top dog, kind of like head of the pack. So females, you know, in the past, we were more nurturers, we stayed at home more, but now, you know, with these single family households, we have to work. There's different things we want to exert some of our rights. But in the relationship stage where, how do we balance this? Do women go after a guy? Do we wait to hear from them? But relationships take time, and we have to remember that it needs to go slow. Unfortunately, in today's day and age, there's a lot of quick flings that happen super quickly, and it's up to you guys what you do with that. But the more people that you sleep with, the more issues you'll have on having the true connection with the person you end up with. So just keep that in mind. No judgment, but it does affect, because it gives you people to compare to. Also, your thoughts might long or ruminate towards that person. And sometimes we get clingy because of our traumas in the past or insecurity. So we have to deal with those pasts and come as fresh and clean to the new relationship. And there's ways to do that where you try to, you know, build your self-esteem back up or start fresh. So there are people, male or female, that you get too excited and it's fantastic. You think you found the right person, but you also don't know yet. It seems good, but we have to make sure it is. And also, when you put off a flare of being too excited, it's sad how it works, but it pushes people away. So you don't want to scare off a potentially perfect person for you. Nobody's perfect, but a really good match for you, because you're overzealous to where you're going to start texting too much. And that's going to cause them not to reply to you. And if they don't reply to you, you might start to have some either abandonment issues, resentment, confusion, that it needs to be a little bit of a balance. So you can kind of check on your text messages, like the color scheme, like, is it pretty much even, or is it like one person doing all of the texting? Also, it's really good to talk to the person. If you're doing online dating, good idea to do Zoom calls so you can see if it's a real person and you're not getting catfished. Also, just in general, it's nice to see people's facial expressions. A lot of things can get lost in text. Unfortunately, in today's society, we are too reliant on text. So we're missing the human connection. There's also a lot of room for interpreting it the wrong way. So voice communication is always better. Face-to-face is fantastic. And society keeps us exhausted with how much work we have to do, all the stressors. But when you are starting out in a new relationship, take the time to invest. Take the time to look at red flags. Look at how they treat other people. Look how you feel around them. Are they understanding? We all make mistakes. Are they understanding of your mistakes, or are they giving you a hard time? Sometimes we want a relationship so much that we hold on to things that we shouldn't. And in the beginning of a relationship, it's a lot easier to break free and start finding somebody who's a better match. Not every person you're going to meet is going to be a match. So go out, have fun. Don't look at it as like, I have a date Friday night. Is this person going to be the person I'm going to marry? Take the time. It takes several weeks, months to really get to start to know someone. And, throughout our lives, we continue to learn about people. So don't be too quick to rush into a relationship or to cut yourself off from other opportunities. So sometimes when we keep the physical interactions, like spending the night, getting too physical too quickly, because attachments can form and get confusing. We might confuse sex for love. And also we feel very vulnerable at that time. And we feel vulnerable and we think that somebody really cared about us, but not everybody cares about the people they sleep with. So develop that connection. Also, people get addicted to that, to where they just want to, they're craving you for the physical connection, and they're not investing in your emotional side, your thoughts, who you are as a person, taking you places. So be aware of, are people getting lazy, like right off the bat? So when we're dealing with relationships, it's important to take time. It's important, if you want somebody like a man to be the provider or the leader or things like that, that you're not kind of taking his role from him. And there are certain ways that we can communicate with certain people instead of focusing on the negative. To have a healthier relationship, it's good to focus on the positive and reinforce that. So if you're with somebody and they forgot to clear their dishes or they left a sock on the floor, instead of arguing about that, you can mention like, hey, do you mind cleaning that up? And praise them though for the things that they do. Like, thank you so much for helping with the dishes. That's amazing. I appreciate that. And they're going to start to feel a pride or a sense of connection or love when they're doing things to help you. Now, when people love you, they should help you, but it's a busy world out there. Also, sometimes we divvy up the chores. So, if the garbage is overflowing and that's not your chore, sometimes we can help out. And that way, our partner might help out more and ask for help. A lot of times we forget to ask for help. So we don't want to build up resentment, because chores aren't always going to be even. So they got to take out the garbage. This time you had a bunch of people over, so now you're doing a lot more cleanup, and it can cause some resentment sometimes too. So sometimes the things that we can do together, it's nice to do together. But if you focus on the positive, reinforce that, make somebody feel good to help you or good to help out, they're more likely to do it. But if you focus on the negative, they're going to see it as nagging, or they're going to have shame about it or be embarrassed about it. And it's not going to cause them to be excited to change it. They're going to start feeling different. So the way we make people feel is how good relationships are. If we make people feel bad, they're not going to want to continue with the relationship. If they feel good, they're going to want to continue. They're going to want to invest more. And there are different ways that we handle this. So let me know what you guys would like to learn about. I'm so excited about this channel because I have a lot of different ideas, different activities, adventures, cooking things, because sometimes, it's fun to cook together or do little challenges. Like, I'm going to make dinner tonight, you make it next time. And it's going to be a good channel. I have one on narcissism, on toxic relationships. So if you are struggling with that, feel free to check out A Soul Survivor Cynthia. But this channel is dedicated to healthy relationships, whether it's with friends, coworkers, parents, siblings, anybody in your life, neighbors, in-laws, all that kind of stuff. So if you're struggling, let me know. I do topic requests free of charge, or I have one-on-ones available if you would like a little bit more personalized things. So please like, subscribe, comment, and share. That helps the channel grow. And thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm here for you.